Oh,
That right there is an oil depot blowing up in the heart of Moscow. All hell is breaking loose as Moscow is on fire. President Zelensky made good on his promise of what he's calling long range sanctions, and a Ukrainian drone swarm has lit Moscow on fire, and Putin and Russia are on the ropes, folks. Now, in that video that I just shared with you, the initial reporting coming out was that a Ukrainian drone blew up that oil depot. But on additional
oh,
reflection,
Ukrainian
it was
drone.
actually a Russian manpad. It was one of the Russian counter.
What? New footage confirms that Aaron Russian surface-to-air missile was responsible for the tank roof toss at the... Oh, really? An Aaron surface-to-air missile. Really? Did it lose its coordinates or some shit?
Drone missiles that seem to have missed the Ukrainian drones, which were targeting nearby oil depots.
Okay, so the missile was trying to target the Ukrainian drones, and by accident it went for the oil depot. Oh yeah, makes sense.
And that's actually what hit that oil depot in Moscow, blowing up the top that you saw there. It looked like a flying saucer. Let me just show you another angle of what went down. This stunning scene from Moscow right here as the lid of an oil storage tank blew up. Let's play this clip.
Wow.
By the way, I want to give a hat tip to my buddy Jay in Kiev. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Check him out. He's doing some great reporting and aggregating some critical war footage right here. I'll show you this as well. This new footage over here confirming that it was indeed an errant Russian surface-to-air missile responsible for that tank roof toss at the Moscow oil refinery earlier this morning. Let's play this clip. Let's pull up this map that Jay and Kiev posted right here. Locations of the strikes on Moscow oil refineries so far. And as Kate from Kharkiv says, holy smokes, folks. This is what Moscow looks like right now. I'm just going to let it play so you can hear the sounds of the crackling as Moscow is burning, everybody. Let's play this clip right here.
Yep. Ukraine are going all out on this one. Going for Moscow straight.
Additionally, as Jay from Kiev explains, ladies and gentlemen, the most protected airspace in Russia. Let me show you what this looked like. Let's play it.
Well, it doesn't look that protected. Oh.
And another humiliating day for Russians as Moscow air defenses can do nothing to stop these Ukrainian strikes. Let me show you a clip right here of what's going down, folks. This war footage, it's surreal. Let's play this clip.
Is that a drone? You see that? It's an all-out war and people are just going about their days like nothing is happening. That's so funny. It's just a normal everyday thing that happens, you see. Nothing to worry about. Let's go to work.
Deyimi yapıyorlar. Tuşa dozlar. Tuşa dozlar. Düştü ona. Düştü.
10 kilo. 1, 2, 3.
Sadot içindeydi mi metrinin altında? Düştü.
2 kilo.
Düştü.
2 kilometre.
Some more war footage, and again, hat tip to my guy Jay in Kyiv for helping us get this footage. Let's play this clip right here as well.
Oh.
Now, I want to show you right here as the Russian air defenses seem to be too busy targeting Moscow's apartment buildings to worry about Ukraine's nonstop drone barrages, as Jay in Kyiv writes. Here, let's play this clip. Now, let's talk about what Zelensky was saying today at the NATO summit. The NATO summit opened up this morning, and Zelensky talked about the long-range sanctions right here. Let's hear what he had to say.
Preparing our responses to such Russian attacks. And today you can see one of those responses in the Moscow region this morning. So our long-range sanctions are hitting Russian oil facilities, refineries very, very effectively. And Russia is already facing fuel shortages, and that federal budget revenues are falling significantly. And at the same time, our mid-range strikes are seriously disrupting Russian military logistics. But Putin is not stopping this war.
Now, Germany.
Putin is not going to stop, so. He's been going at it for at least 3 years now, so. He's going all the way.
His defense minister Pistorius had the following to say as well.
Friends, this UDCG meeting is taking place at a critical point of time. Putin has reached a dead end. His illegal attack on Ukraine continues to cause enormous losses among his troops. The Kremlin can no longer hide the negative effects of this war against Ukraine. Its implications are increasingly felt by the Russian population.
Now flanked by the European Union top two, Costa and Ursula von der Leyen, you have Zelensky, von der Leyen, Costa issuing the following joint statement together. Let's play it.
Indeed, there is a special momentum right now. I have the impression the tide is turning. We see that Ukraine is holding the line, even partially regaining territory, and that Ukraine has a very strong moment, also together with our member states working on the drone wall for our frontline countries. This shows how much Ukraine is already integrated in the work of the European Union and moving forward. And this at a time where we send a very strong message also to Russia that we provide Ukraine with 90 billion euros loan for the next 2 years. So also to give a very strong message to say we're going to be by your side for as long as it takes.
And here is what NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte had to say for himself. Let's play this clip.
What Ukraine is doing with its drones. And and other tactics they are using to make sure that they degrade the energy infrastructure in Russia, trying to, of course, also to reach the capability of Russia to produce new weaponry, etc. So, and of course, what we are seeing is between 30 and 35,000 Russians killed each month, and that these are really impressive numbers.
Oh, impressive numbers. What about the number of Ukrainians getting displaced and dying each month? I don't get it. If they care about Ukraine that much, why don't they let them join the EU and just fight Russia once and for all and get it over with?
Now, going back to some of the war scenes right here, I'll just throw up some B-roll. The sky over Moscow, black from the smoke of burning oil rain falling on the Kremlin, falling over Moscow, chaotic scenes on the highways of Russia right now as these Moscow man-pad operators are opening fire right in the middle of highways in Russia. Let's play this clip right here.
Vur vur! Vur vur vur vur vur! Давай, давай! Давай, брат! Vur! Vur! А vur da vur! Давай, давай! Oy maşallah!
Right in the middle of traffic, you know? That's so funny. I mean, right in the middle of the road. Like, hold up, wait a minute. Let me just shoot down this UAV and...
Oy maşallah! Oy maşallah kardeşim! Hala!
Mashallah. What is he? Arab or something?
Maşallah kardeşim!
Mashallah kardeşim.
Maşallah! Vur kardeşim vur! Maşallah kardeşim. İşe yes, işe, davay, davay. Davay, davay. Vur bir de canım. Vur, vur. Davay. Allah. Davay. Allahu Ekber. Vur.
And while all of this is going on, what is Pete Hegseth saying and doing? Secretary of Defense Hegseth just making an absolute fool of himself in NATO.
They're probably busy with the Iran stuff, so...
Here's what Hegseth had to say moments ago. Let's play it.
Hey, we need you guys to step up and do even more, spend even more. And if we need access and basing, whether it's in the UK or say at Diego Garcia, we can't live in a world where other countries are standing at the end of a runway with a clipboard trying to decide what flies and what doesn't. It's not gonna work for us. It's not good in contingencies.
Who is he talking to? The European Union or something? Who needs to step up?
And I don't think it's what he wants either. So at the Minister of Defense level, I think it's the start of a continued really good relationship. The more the UK spends on defense, the stronger NATO's going to be.
The UK.
The stronger Western civilization is.
Let me bring you some additional footage right here of Moscow blanketed in noxious smoke after Ukraine launched its biggest strikes on Russia yet. We'll let this one play us out right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play it. Well, there you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. We'll keep you posted every step of the way. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million subscribers. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to add the Midas Touch podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
Oh, we're done with Iran, so back to Russia, Ukraine.